name is Francesca Lopez, and in today's science experiment, we will be testing if some colors of M&Ms melt faster than others. My hypothesis for this science experiment is that I think the brown M&M will get hot and crack first because my research shows that darker colors absorb light better. The materials we will be needing for this experiment are glue, paper plates, not plastic, a ruler, a jar lid, a bag of M&Ms, different colors, not just one, a microwave, it's the most important part, and a pencil to write down our observations in this table. Okay, so our independent variable for this science experiment is each M&M's different color because I'm trying to determine which M&M will crack first. So the M&Ms. And our dependent variable is the melted chocolate, and I cannot show you that right now. And the control for this experiment is the bag of M&Ms because they all come from the same bag. Now we will begin our science experiment. To test our hypothesis, our first procedure will be to grab our paper plate, ruler, and pencil. Next, we will measure the distance to the center of the plate and place a dot in the middle. Our next step is to center the jar lid, so make sure you grab your jar lid and place it over the dot. Just center it and trace a circle around. Okay, now it's time to get our candies into position. We will make 3 clusters of 3 M&Ms and place at equal points around the circle. So first, let's get our orange M&Ms, our blue, green, red, yellow, and brown. Also, we have to try not to get a deformed or cracked M&M because this will affect our results in the end. Sort of like these M&Ms that I found. And this one's a little odd. And this one I know is cracked. So, there you go. Okay, we have to make sure that each M&M cluster is equal distance from each other, which is why we make the circle. So now we will be grabbing our glue and gluing each M&M onto the paper plate by placing a dot onto each one. Oops. Okay, so now that I am done gluing each M&M onto the paper plate, we don't really need this anymore. We can go ahead and let the glue dry for about maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but make sure it's dried. Now it's time to test our hypothesis by placing our paper plate into the microwave for 30 seconds. Okay, so once we take the candies from the microwave, we will be writing down our observations and results onto this table I have created. We'll be writing the number of cracks right here and any other observations right here. And as you can see, I have labeled each color of candies we are observing on the side. Okay, so you may see that the yellow one has cracked and so has the orange one. The brown one has 0 cracks at 30 seconds. The green one has 0 cracks at 30 seconds. Red has 0 as well. Yellow has 1 cracked. Orange has 1 cracked as well. And blue seems to have none. So now that we have observed and written down our results onto this table, and we notice that the yellow and the orange M&Ms were cracked, we won't be needing this plate anymore. We will be using a different set and repeating the same process. So this is a new set that I had made, and we won't be needing these anymore. And I'll be placing these into the microwave for 30 seconds. If none have cracked, then we will be placing them again into the microwave for another 30 seconds. And we will just keep repeating this process until one M&M has cracked. So, okay, so we are checking to see if the yellow and the orange have been consistent, just like the first one. And as you can see, the yellow one has cracked, not the orange. So as you can see, my hypothesis of the brown one being cracked first was wrong, because the yellow was more consistent in both experiments in cracking first. I'm going to assume yellow attracts more radiation than any other color. With that being said, that concludes my experiment.